Hey everybody, I'm Tyler and this is my gaming rig video. I'm about to dust it out, so I'll get to the components afterwards, but as you can see it's very dusty inside. I mean, the fans don't even spin, so I'm gonna dust it out with my air compressor and I'll get back to the specs when I'm done. Hey YouTube, I'm back and I'm gonna show you my finally dusted out gaming rig. So let's get started. The case is the Antec 900 mid-tower case. It has a lot of room for everything in this machine, and the biggest part being my graphics card, which I'll get to in a moment. The power supply powering the whole thing, not sure if it's upside down, but it's a Corsair TX 650 watt power supply. And now to the actual main components. I have a Gigabyte motherboard. The name is too long for me to remember. I have an AMD Phenom 2 X3 720 processor clocked at 2.8 gigahertz, and cooling it is a Xigmatech Dark Knight CPU fan, which is really good for overclocking. But unfortunately, my motherboard I sort of cheaped out on, and it's not the best for overclocking. In fact, it's fairly cheap. I wasn't very smart when I built this rig, but I am more now. So when I build my other rig in 2 years, I'll get better parts. And this is 2 years old, so the parts are a bit older. But that's okay. It can still run any modern game at max settings despite not meeting recommended requirements. You can still run them at max with AA max and anti-aliasing and all that. For my graphics card, I have an EVGA GeForce GTX 260 1GB graphics card, which is really good. It's the most expensive part in my system. I bought it for $200, and unfortunately it cheaped out on the CPU, and I went for a more graphics intensive rig, which is unfortunate because most of the programs I use are CPU intensive, and I don't really rely on the graphics card too much, like editing software and stuff. But when I upgrade, I'll make sure to go for a more CPU focused rig. For the hard drives, I have a Western Digital 500GB Caviar Blue and a cheap old 20GB music storage hard drive, and I also have a 120GB external hard drive. And my fans, I probably should have done this first. They weren't working. So oh, and also for the RAM, I have 4GB of DDR2, I think, Corsair RAM. I'm trying to see the speed. Extreme. I'm not exactly sure of the speed. Now let's get this rig plugged in, and let's see how the fans work now. Oh, I have my power supply turned off. Alright. These are the fans. They finally spin with blue LEDs. Really nice. So I'm just gonna power this off. And turn the power supply off and unplug the machine. So thank you for watching my video. I'll update the rig every time I add new components in. That'll probably be in 2 years, unfortunately, because I can't afford one being only 14 and not being able to have a job yet. So thank you for watching my video, and have a great